Hey everybody, it's Arrabella from Arabella's Heart for Book Art. This will be my first tutorial, and as the title is saying, can you print on a budget? And what I wanted to tell you is that the first time that I saw templates with a distressed edge was from Jen of Eve Designs, so my inspiration is coming from her. This was her idea to do. So my edges are totally different and my shapes are totally different. That is what I came up with myself. But I wanted to mention it in the videos where I am using my new design templates. So I'm in my living room right now, and as you can see, I also have my latest book here that I wanted to show, and I used a few of my own designs, but I also used the add-on, and I used also some scrapbook paper. Because this was my tryout, excuse me, my tryout book. So here is that new thing that I designed, scrapbook paper. Here's my favorite page with sort of a pink and fluttering around the butterflies that are fluttering around. And here's my add-on. And this can be flipped down, and this can be go up, and there also are tags. So I wanted to show you this, and the reason that I also wanted to show you is that you can absolutely print on a budget, because I only printed this for this whole entire book. I printed two things. Only these pages are also, but I already printed them out to try and to see if I like that color. So, and I mean for the shape. So for the shape, I only printed out the shape from the front cover, and for the spine. So, and then I traced onto the pattern paper, and that is how I did it. And for this I kept it all a little bit light, my design paper, so that you can print on a budget for sure. So that is what I did. So here's also one of my pages, and this is the belly band, and here is the printed envelope, the one that I printed out. So this is all these this is from my with a touch of nature, my designs. And then I also have a sort of paper pack, design paper, and that is this. And there are also add-ons. So, and there's these pages, and this is from my new design. Here I have a flip out and a pocket on the side, and this is what I wanted to try out. So to make this book together with you, but then with a different idea. So here are a few of my belly bands left, and this is also, I used my embellishment page strip for this. And here I don't have tags into yet, but these also flip up and down. So there can be, this one is going a little bit, but there you can put pictures, I mean. So this is really a big page. So here I also put some cards in. Here's a side pocket and a pocket over here. So here's my favorite. So this is my own design. This is also my own design, and this is my new design that will be coming next after this one, with a definite butterfly shape. This is scrapbook paper that I got from my mom, and this is also from my new design. And here I coordinated that paper I did on the side. So this can be a flap that you can attach your page onto, or this can be a tuck. And it's also a few of my designs. Here's a pocket, and here I used some of that paper that I got from my mom. And this I'm not really happy with this one, so I think I'm discontinuing this one. So here I made a triple pocket, so this comes with one like this printed, and then I took my craft knife and made some slits so that you can put these embellishment cards in them. Here is a belly band, and this is not ready, but this one I feel like it's not ready. And the last one I tried out the large one from and this is a fold out. This is also belly band, but I made it into an extra tuck, and then this can be folded out, and this is a side pocket. This is a belly band with 2 cards, and this here I made a large pocket as well with my with the scrapbook paper that I got from my mom. And for the binding I used also my own design, so this is also in the paper pack. So this is what I made. So I wanted to try it out, and I put some flowers here, and this one is ripped, and then I made it like this with my own with my new design. This is my new design, and I did change the inside. That came apart, so there was this inside. For the ones that are watching my Instagram, you saw this develop on my Instagram. I didn't stick down the flowers, so I just pushed them under, and I have to stick them down. And I also didn't make a closure, but I'm thinking about making eyelets here, and then a ribbon or something, or I will keep it like this. But this has a definite shape. It's pointy that way. So that is the book that we are going to make. I made some preparations. I also, if I did it the right way, this tutorial will have a list of everything that I'm going to use. And I saw that my printer didn't print everything, but I saw that because I have a white edge around my printed out pages, but I saw that yeah, it was on every page. So this is for instance the spine. This is the widest spine. This is 5 inches, and this spine is the second size, and it is. But what I wanted to tell you is that it doesn't mind. I don't mind it. That I mean that that it printed out this way. You just have to be sure that everything is printed out the same way. If you do it in A4, it will print out, and you click fit to page, then it will print out just as good as on 8.5 and 11. I did design it for 8.5 by 11, so you don't have to click fit to page or anything, then it will fit the page. So here it did the same thing, so I just will have to keep that in mind. This is the front cover, and I did print out the two ones. So this is the insert, and this is the largest one, and this is the spine. So I will have to, wait a minute, this is what I was doing. So the other one is 5 inches, and this is 4.5, so this is the smaller one, and then I have still a smaller one, 3 sizes. I did that for every for every height. So you have also 6 sizes that reduce in height. So that is also what I want to show you, because these are the smallest ones. This is the smallest, this is size 6, and this is size 5. And with this one I made it into, I'm keeping it upside down, made it into a tag book. So that is also what you can do with my templates. And this is, and I used the butterfly that was on the middle, and this I made into a flip book. But you can also do one page with a tag, or the tag on go in on the side, or you can make it into the next page into a tag, or yeah, you can alternate it, I mean. So one page, yeah, so this one is also upside down, I see. So I made this shape. It is still a page, but it is really inspired to be a butterfly like shape. It's not true true butterfly shape. That will be my next design. That's already done and dusted, but I am also wanted to do the tutorial so that I can explain what I'm making. So these are the 2 smallest sizes, but I have from 1 to 6, so I have 6 sizes, and the size that I want to make today is size 1, so that will be the largest one. And this one was a little bit smaller because I used size 2 for the cover, and I used also size 2 for the pages, but I made sure that I made them slightly smaller. And this is also my own design. I drew a couple of flowers and then I made it into a pattern, so pattern design. So I wanted to use this one, and then yeah, so enough said about that. I want to show you how I did it. So first I printed out these templates, and the page sizes are or the pages are all on the what I used, I'm sorry, on the list. I'm a little bit tired today, but I will make it work. So here you see the I think this is, but I will cut out and I want to use the I think the largest spine, so that's what I'm going to use. One front cover, this is page 1, and the largest spine is page 3. That is what I'm going to start with. And also everything that I'm using, I also wanted to show you, because I will cut the templates out and then trace it onto this design paper. So this is for the spine, and I want to use this paper. This is what I got from my mom for the front cover. So that is what I'm going to use. And for the inside cover I will use these butterfly paper pages, and the rest I will use my own designs in the pages. So for the pages, I mean. So let me start first. Oh yeah, and for the in between, I will use my own cardboard box that I'm getting my medicine for a week. So this is for the spine, and this is for the front and the back cover. So this is sort of a corrugated cardboard stuff that I'm using, and that I will give you the measurements a little bit. And you can also use, for instance, here I can also show you, this is what my mom gave me. So this is from the paper pack. This is the back side, and this is really sturdy. If you have 2 back sides, this will be also, or for instance, cereal box, and then you can stick 2 together. That's, or 2 from the front, stick them together. These are all the paper that I got from my mom, and also this one. So thank you, Mom, again. And this is what you also can use for the front and the back cover and the spine. But I will be using the corrugated cardboard for this tutorial. The first thing that I'm going to do, and I'm going to watch if I'm a little bit visible because I'm in my dining room. I will cut out one of the templates. Let me see. I'll make sure that I am. So the thing that you can do is line up this. I will cut the bottom off first, because there is sort of a shape. Well, there is a shape. All you have to do is make sure that this point and this point are lining up, so you have to tilt it a little bit, and then it will line up. And don't worry if it's not precise. Just be sure to use the same for the front and the back, and then they will have the same size. So I'll give you the measurements, and I'm lining this up with the edges, so this point and that point, be sure to line that up and then cut it off. And then the other side. So this will be the largest one, even larger than the one that I just showed everyone, so you all. And so be sure to cut away all the white edges. And here you will see on my that there is a dark line, so you have to cut on the dark line. If you don't want to, you can keep it straight, and then you will use it a little bit straighter, if I'm making any sense. But if you are cutting on the dark line, then it will be a little bit more crooked, and that is what I'm going to do because I like that look and I want a shape. So that is what why I made templates like this, so that I can yeah, make a little bit whimsical like books. So now I have one cut out, and what you then have to do is take for one, I will take first a pen or a pencil, that's up to you what you want, and get my corrugated cardboard. Place my template onto the corrugated cardboard, and let me see if I can, yeah, I just am getting it on the lines. So I have a line here because this flap is not staying on, so that is what I'm cutting off. So I'm lining it up onto the edge that I see that I have from the corrugated cardboard. So I will see if I can cut this with the machine, but I think I'm going to try that with my scissors. I don't know yet, but this I will trace around like this. I'm hearing the corrugated cardboard. And this as well, just to be sure. This is a little bit, has an angle, so that's why I'm tracing all around. And for the other side, I will, excuse me, I will turn that around. So now I'm going to the other side of my corrugated cardboard, and then I turn it around so that I can get the other, the shape in the mirror image. but I could also turn the corrugated cardboard around, of course, but this is for my own idea that I'm doing it correctly. So trace around this as well. So like this. I think I shifted a little bit, so I'm doing the trace on the other side again, just to be sure. Yeah, let's see, I shifted a little bit, so this I'm doing this again, just to be sure. Yeah, it's not that bad, I see. So that I will cut out, but first I'm getting my the paper that I want for the front and the back cover, but you also have an inside and an outside, so you have to yeah, keep that in mind, that they have to mirror each other so that it could go together. I also don't like it when you have to, yeah, this is what I want to use for the inside. I already showed it, right? And this is what I want to use for the outside. So that's I will show you one a piece, and then I will do the rest. I don't want to make this very long. And what I like about this is that you can choose, so you can pick and choose what you want on the lovely paper. So I see that the butterflies go all around, so that is not really yeah, I don't mind that. So I will line it up on one corner as best I can, and then yeah, make sure you don't shift it, and leave it as steady as you can on one place. And if you're satisfied, and then start to trace around. I hope everybody's doing okay. I'm doing okay. I had a little bit of bad eye. I have bad eyes. I see I have double vision, so sometimes I can't craft or do tutorials, and then I try to do other things. So if you don't like this pencil, you can use pen. You can use a pencil, but I will ink it. I will ink the edges. So and I have bad eyes, so this way I can see it really well. So that's why I do it like this. So this one is one of the inside covers I just traced. And for the outside cover, I want to use this these bold colors. And I see a purple butterfly. I could make sure to get that inside the template, and then you will have exactly how you want it. So also, if you want another color, you can go that way. So but yeah, you could do it. Let me see. Let me see if there's another way. Yeah, I could do only the purple flowers, but I really want this small butterfly. I think that will look really good, but let me think a little bit about this. What I like the best. This is also really cute. I don't want only purple, so what you also can do is print directly onto this design paper. That is also, and then you will have these edges onto this paper. That is also an idea, but then you will have to keep in mind to put your printer onto edgeless. So my printer, I can't get that that the printer is taking a white edge, making a white edge around my template. So that is why I'm telling you this, so you know that some printers are keeping that border around it, but you can change that. But I didn't discover yet where that feature is on my printer, so that I can change it. I could also go for the other side. Now I'm really, yeah, I think I'm just going for this corner and make a decision already. It's not fun for you to watch me decide. So like this, and I'm just cutting off a piece of that beautiful butterfly that I just wanted to keep. Tiny corner, well. So like this, so I made a decision, and then this one I will keep together. So I'm doing the same on this this one, and then I will just pick a corner. I like this corner. Why not? This will be on the inside, so and then trace around. Like this, and then on the mirror image will be on the other side. So then I will turn this around and make this the mirror image, and then choose something. I think a little bit of the same with that butterfly, but then a little bit different as well. I think I did it the right way, right? Or didn't I turn that around? Yeah, I did. For the first one I saw it was a mirror image, so that's what you have to keep in mind with my templates. They have a shape, so it have to fit onto each other. So now I can put away this template for now, and I'm moving on to my spine to trace. So I'm tracing everything first, and I'm choosing the widest spine. It is a 5-inch spine, so I will cut around cut all the white edges away. And you can also, this has a little bit of an angle that you can use for the inside, but if you make it this straight, you leave this straight, just cut it straight, you can use it for the outside spine. And then you will also only have to print out one. So that is why I did that. It's a lot of information, but if you get used to doing it like this, or make things like this, then it will get easier. I'm sorry, I bumped into you with my elbow. So I'm cutting away all the white edges now. This is for the spine piece. And I see that I kept a little white edge, but I think I'm keeping that. It's really, really tiny, so I'm keeping that. So I don't want to cut away too much. So now I have it. Will have to score the lines. You will see why. Line it up with the dark lines, and then score it. Fold it over. This will be the flaps, and the inside, that is for the corrugated cardboard. The flaps won't need that corrugated cardboard. So let me see if I'm correct about that. Yeah, so I'm using this this piece as well. I didn't think about that. So I did go on the dark lines. This will be my first tutorial with my new design, so it could be that I'm not sure about everything, but well. So this is now I'm going to trace, and I'm doing that on the other side. Let me see what. Oh, this is also really cute. Still I'm using the striped one. That is what I don't like about design paper. You will have a cute design on the back side as well. Well, I'm using the back side to trace. I could have done that with the other papers, but I didn't want to confuse myself. So this is really a big book, and so I'm just lining it up on the bottom side, lining the corners up with each other, and then first I'm tracing around. I hope I will see this. So, like this. This I will cut away later on. And then I'm folding it to the inside, and then you will know where to fold. Like this, and then this will be the other flap on the other side. I'm going inside one of those ridges with my pen. So like this, and then I will put this aside for a minute, and I will cut this out. It's fine, just not to confuse myself. I will put away every time that I don't need something anymore, to keep it simple. And so this as well. So I will score this, and then I will have this as the flap. So I am only making the inside with corrugated cardboard, if you know what I mean. And I didn't want as I wanted, so let me line it up again and try that again. Still shift it. Okay, third one was just charm. So score on the mark that you just made, and then fold it to the inside. To keep it from cracking. So this will be the spine. Isn't that large? It's really large. I will give you the measurements now. Okay, the spine is 10 and a half, yeah, a little bit over that, and then the width is 5, so that is a large one. Put that aside, and now I have the spine piece for the outside, and what I want to do is make a corrugated cardboard trace around it. So what I'm doing is I don't need the flaps, so I'm folding that in, I only will need the inside, so, and it will have to be a little bit smaller. So what I'm doing is I'm going a little bit over the lines to make the inside spine a little teensy bit smaller on the sides, so that I can fold this cardboard over it a little bit better. So I'm making the cardboard a little bit in width, in the breedte and the width. I'm making it a little bit smaller than the template, only for the corrugated cardboard. So I'm going a little bit over this, and then trace around it for the corrugated cardboard parts. So now I will cut everything out, and I want to cut this with scissors. So I will cut my spine out first. And what you can do is try it. So if you think the size is not small enough, so you can fold over everything, then just make it a little bit smaller even still. That's really, let's see if I'm a little bit in frame so you can see everything. So I can use that part for another book. And I like the idea to recycle something as well as printing on a budget, right? Just use what you have, and I'm using what I got from my mom. So let me see if I can get that off like this. You won't see it, so. And then I'm measuring. If I did that a little bit, I think it's still a little bit too wide, but yeah, I would. And then you can see, if you can't close the flaps, then you have to cut something off still. It has to bend easily around it. It's not going around it, but then you can check it. If it's small enough, yeah, like this, you see? Now I can do the flaps like this, so that this doesn't crack. And now you know this is ready, so the spine is ready. I also have to do the inside for the spine. What did I choose for the inside for the spine? I don't know. One for the inside. Let me see if that will work. For the inside you will see the butterflies. Yeah, this will work for the inside, but I could also use a piece. Perhaps, no, that's not wide enough, of course. I'm just thinking out loud. So I'm also going to need an inside piece for this. I'm sorry about that noise. So I'm picking up my template again, and then this, yeah, this is, everything is cute, so I don't mind that.
But yeah, I like everything. So yeah, here I have also a few. It's about the inside, so the flaps will. Yeah, you will see that. So I'm just lining it up, and I'm using this edge from. I'm sorry about that. I just knocked out something. I'm using this edge to put the paper, and then I can line this up, edge to edge, and keep it steady, and then I'm just tracing around it again. This will be for the inside piece. And then also moving the flaps up so that you also know where to score. That's also really important, of course. You can't guess it. So, okay, now I'm done with that template, and I will put that away somewhere. so that I'm not losing it. So I can make exactly the same book again, with exactly the same measurements again. So like this, and I will score it. So I will have the same on the inside. Like this. Let me see if I'm, yeah, this is a little bit too wide. I have to scoot over a little bit. Yeah, still too wide, but what did I do? Like this then? Yeah, this is the good. Right on the mark. Like this. And then the other mark, the other line, score it. I hope you can see it a little bit. Good. I had everything in my living room, so I thought, well, why not make the tutorial here as well? So this will be on the inside of the book, like this. I will get the spine. So this will be glued onto each other, with the spine in between.
And I have an exposed edge, and that is okay because I will ink all that, so you won't see it. So this will be the inside and this will be the outside spine, like this, and we will glue that together. Excuse me. Now I will cut out the rest. And this has an angle, so best keep that in mind. So the big side, the one on the side first. This is a 12 by 12 paper, by the way, that I got from my mom. So this is a piece that I will save for something else, tags, or make an embellishment or inside the book. So this piece I will save. So this is the front cover, and I'm a little bit off here, so I can correct that, or just leave it for now and then see what happens if I put everything together. If that edge, I'm needing that edge, even if I see this pencil or this pen, that doesn't matter. I can ink it or cut it off even. So this is the inside one, and that I will do the same. So cutting off the large side, and that has a little bit of an angle. This one is also a little bit so, and then this one. So this is the inside cover that will go like this. Wait a minute. Like this, back to back, and then with the corrugated cardboard in between. So this will be on the inside and this will be on the outside. So line that up. The big chunk goes first. Yeah, here I did the same thing. Yeah, I will keep it for now, but I will keep that in mind for the next time. So I will keep those extra bits, also the large bit. I will keep that to make something else with. And now the inside cover, and then I will compare everything and cut something off and make it fit even better. So it's a little bit hard to see that edge and this edge. Yeah, this one is a little bit better, so I will keep that piece and then cut this as well, like this. So now I have a front and a back cover again. Did I do that not the right way? Let's see. This time I made a mistake, I think. I can correct it. Let me see what I did wrong. Yeah, I didn't mirror this one, so that's what I did wrong, but I can correct it. If you can see that, let me see if I can actually correct that. That is one thing that you have with this. This is a shape, so yeah. Let me see, I don't have enough left of that shape. sheet, I think. I'm going to cut that off. I think I'm going to do that. And then cut this off as well. So that will change the look that I have. That's not really... Let me think about this some more. I don't have enough of those. I only had 2, and that's why it's a little bit too bad that I only have 2, so you will see this. Really, yeah, you will see that. So now I made a boo-boo. That's not okay. How will I do that? So I did fix it. I just wanted that shape, so I cut it off a little bit shorter to make that, to fix that, so I still could have this as the inside covers and still have that shape that I wanted. So I made it a little bit smaller, and now I'm going to cut that also off from the spine. So that is what I'm going to do now. And I'm also have to make everything fit now. So I'm adjusting what I just did to make everything fit, also the spine. And I just made a mistake not to make a mirror. So the second time I did it the right way, and the first time I didn't do it in a mirror image. So I'm cutting this off on the right height, so to speak. And then I'm also watching if this is now the right size for the spine. So I'm just putting it side by side, making sure, yeah, it's a little bit too high still, so let me cut a little bit off. Yeah, that is what will happen, but I only have these sheets, so then I'm making the size a little bit smaller, but yeah, you can learn from my mistakes. So